Objective: to understand the foundations and inclusive practices for locomotor disabilities. Materials: educational frameworks and anatomical guides. Key topics: early societal attitudes were often marked by stigma, exclusion, and institutionalization. We have seen a shift from a charity model to a medical model, and finally to a social and rights-based model. Global frameworks include the WHO Disability Model and the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. In the Indian context, we look at the evolution of special education and the RPWD Act of 2016. We explore the implications of the RPWD Act and the role of inclusive education policies like Samagra Shiksha. Anatomical foundations: we examine the skeletal system, including bones, joints, and posture. The muscular system covers muscle tone, strength, and coordination. The nervous system includes the motor cortex, spinal cord, and peripheral nerves. The motor cortex within the brain coordinates every voluntary movement we make. Locomotor disabilities include neurological conditions like cerebral palsy and spinal cord injury. Muscular conditions include muscular dystrophy, while orthopedic conditions involve limb deformities or amputation. Advanced concepts: neuroplasticity and motor learning are key to understanding recovery and adaptation. Secondary complications like contractures can impact mobility, balance, coordination, and activities of daily living. Clinical assessment includes range of motion, muscle strength testing, and postural assessment. Functional assessment covers gait analysis, ADL evaluation, and the use of assistive devices. Advanced frameworks like the ICF guide multidisciplinary assessments involving doctors, physiotherapists, and educators. Therapeutic interventions: physiotherapy focuses on strengthening exercises, stretching, and positioning. Occupational therapy targets fine motor skills and independence in activities of daily living. Assistive technology includes mobility aids like wheelchairs, walkers, and crutches. Orthotic devices like braces and splints empower independence in daily activities. Educational interventions cover adapted physical education and classroom accessibility modifications. Advanced approaches include task-oriented training and modern technology integration like robotics. Inclusive classroom practices apply universal design for learning and differentiated instruction strategies. Adaptations include flexible seating arrangements, modified teaching materials, and peer support systems. The teacher's advanced role involves collaboration with therapists and monitoring IEP goals. Parent education helps families understand the child's condition and home-based exercise training. Psychosocial support offers coping strategies and connects families with community resources. We follow a rights-based approach, ensuring accessibility and a barrier-free environment for all. Pedagogy involves interactive lectures, case study analysis, and evidence-based practices. Learning is enhanced through simulation, role play, and practical demonstrations in the field. Final assessments include written assignments and the creation of an intervention plan or IEP. Section A, MCQs. Which part of the brain is responsible for voluntary motor movement? Which model emphasizes societal changes? Short answer: explain neuroplasticity and assistive devices. Long answer: analyze physiotherapy and inclusive classroom strategies. Section D, case-based question. A 10-year-old child with cerebral palsy has difficulty walking and maintaining balance. Identify functional limitations, suggest intervention strategies, and explain the roles of teacher and parents. By focusing on rights and accessibility, we promote growth and independence for all.